Everything looks good on your side?
Yeah, everything's smooth.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's begin. Let me know if it's points you want to pause and all that stuff, and we'll get to it.
Okay.
Alright.
I think this is winners, right? This isn't the grand finals yet.
Yeah, this is the first match. This is the first match. We'll do both.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, man.
So basically, yeah, you hit me with that 3+4 there. I was like, ah, shit. I knew I should have done forward 4 after the 2-1.
Yours is the faster. You have the faster 3+4.
Yeah.
Forward 4.
Hey, when you do that string 2-1-3, 4-2-1-3, or 2-1-4, what's the correct punish on that? What are the frames? The frame data. On
Like, go back. Which
Go.
string?
This string right here. Oops.
Let me see.
Right here. After this. Oh, oops. Too far.
Hey, yeah, I'll take that jet up for them.
Yeah, whatever. Be quiet. After this. So it's right here on the get up.
Okay. That's 13.
That's 13. Okay,
Yeah.
so I did punish it properly. Okay, good.
Yeah, you did the right punish.
All right. So yeah, right there also, but right before that taunt jet upper, or not taunt jet upper, but before the jet upper, I did down 4 1-4-4, and you interrupted me. I wasn't expecting you to like challenge. Yeah. So after that, I started ripping down 4 1-4 just to see if you were gonna duck it or not.
That's a good idea, man. You know, everything's got a risk and a drawback.
Right.
Oh shit.
You should be doing wall standing one on those with electrics.
Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, but
The timing.
I think yes, timing. Also, you got. I think one thing that kind of sort of beat into my head at Tokyo Masters was you could just parry, and I was like, man,
Okay.
I was shook after all that, man. I gotta be super careful. I don't know if that affected me this, last Wednesday, but it was in the back of my mind. I'm like, man, oh man, this was a heartbreaker.
Yeah. So basically, what went wrong here? The reason I hop kicked is because after that back one, you dash forward, and because you dash forward, that gave me you basically ruined that was still like your turn basically after that back one, and you dash forward and you gave up your turn with movement. So I was like, all right, the only thing you can do now at this point is either do down 4-2 or down 4, and I think you didn't even do that. I think you moved forward again, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that particular scenario, I thought you were gonna panic and run away, so I was trying to run you down, and you challenged me. So I was like, oh well, I just get hit.
Yeah.
That's life, man.
So yeah, you threw that was like a momentum killer because that threw it away. And then I almost did the wrong combo here, but I just got it, squeezed it out.
Yeah, man, they should nerf that Savage Sword consistency. It'd be hitting low, man.
No.
Kinda good.
No. All right, cool. So yeah, I ran up and blocked the 3+4, which was good. Okie.
Yeah, that was clean. Yeah, you're really good. Just last Wednesday, I'm always gonna be Project Runaway. So man, this dude's gonna match like a dumbass. Let me just counter him real quick.
Well, you interrupted the forward 4 there too.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see that throughout the set. Those were adding up. Good dunk on that.
Yeah, good job. Not a good combo though. I wasn't sure what to do.
Well,
big low parry, but the sidewall saved me.
Yeah.
Ew.
I think I could have adjusted my combo, but obviously it's a tense situation.
Right. There you go. Double electrics, because I saw you were kind of starting to jockey left before that. So right here during the pressure situation, let's go back right here. Before the parry. So this is gonna be an easier way to do this. So right here, to start the round. After all this, so the third round starts. I open up with 2 electrics, but as I'm electricating, I see see after the first one you sidestep left, or right. My right.
You went right. Yeah.
My right. You went right. So because of that, I did that dash. I did back 2-1. Because if I did forward 4 there, I would have been off axis, and you could have blown me up if you punished me.
Yeah,
so I saw that.
I was looking for that forward 4.
So because you moved after that first one, I went back 2-1.
Yeah, not bad. Interesting choices.
And
good parry.
The parry, yeah.
Runaway is so greedy.
Bad combo though by me. It's funny, both Jin and Brian have 1-2-4.
I know. It's not bad. Yeah, this is pretty good too, even though it's not natural. Ooh, that was dirty.
See, it looked right there though. Even though you teched, it looked like you got a backsway when you went through block.
I'm not sure. I'm familiar with that situation because you do it really well. The set play, you're like they're gonna tech, or it's probably like it's either a tech or they're gonna eat grounded hit.
Yeah.
And if they tech is like, man, this is a bad place to be. It's a 50-50. And I was like, well, like he might go mid. Never mind, I lost.
It's still a big risk though, because if you block that with Rage Brian, I'm taking almost 70% if you block that.
Yeah. That's another thing. I was not sure. I couldn't assess like, all right, is he willing to lose the round for this? And I was like, I don't think he is. But you just did it on me, and I was like, okay, well, I'm sure. No, that's very good. You know, you need to be brave. You play like an Asian player, actually. All that experience with international play, I was like, man, this kid's clean.
Right there, off the tech, you did hatchet kick, and I low parry. That's going to play a part later on in the set, because I think eventually you do quarter circle back 4, and I get hit, because I was low parrying. So, let's see. So, yeah, now we're just jockeying.
Yeah, I like that term, jockeying. Yeah.
Good stat on the 4-2 though. The 4-4-2 Demon Paw.
Yeah, Mike was telling me after I lost, he's like, you're doing some clean steps on the Demon Paw, but you were doing like 1-4. I was like, yeah, I'm bad.
Yeah. And then I caught you ducking there.
Yeah, I mean that helps me be real. Oh man, this was the big.
Yeah, big drop.
Really bad. I could have done anything else, but I threw. So that cooled me really bad. Like I was feeling hot after I walked you. I was like, oh, this is my time to shine. And then here, one thing you're really good at, Avery, is when you smell blood really good. You're just like, man, this guy, he's cool now. I'm gonna rush him down. I'm like, oh god.
Well, I was poking you here in this situation because you weren't really doing like I was doing one jabs to beat out the forward 3. So I would throw out just like that one right there. I do that one to stop forward 3 in case you do it. And then I play it this. I see right there, one jab to beat the 13 frame mid. Or how fast is forward 3?
Forward 3, it's 15.
Yeah, 15. Okay, so I was doing the jabs. So I kept my one jabs there were all to check the forward 3.
Yeah, I think another situation that you were really good at. I didn't adjust in time because I'm just bad, but when I would get 1-2 on hit, you always backdash because like I was fishing for a greed match, right? Because 1-2 is like +3 or something, and you always backdash after when I would go for 4-3 and make it whiff. Thankfully, you didn't launch or get lucky here, but yeah, thankfully I didn't get. Oh, I threw this one.
Yeah, you threw that away. You went for the big combo. If you would have just went to the easier thing, that would have been crazy. Oh my god, it's raining right now and it's
a lot of different things there. Very bad. That was a backsway, so input error, and then I died. Yeah, the reason that combo dropped was because it wasn't a clean wall splat, like on axis wall splat. I was like, oh shit. So if I did the normal ender, it would have been 2 points off, and I was trying to go for the kill. So unfortunate. Oh, nice. Now you're just running me down.
Yeah, that forward 3-3 was supposed to be just forward 3.
I wish that was on axis. That would have been really big for me, but you know, that's like, oh man, I made that Demon Paw with, but
yeah, and then I hit you with the bait, the double power crush bait. Because I had so much life there that no matter what, if I got hit by one of them, like I wouldn't have been punished as heavily for doing it.
But my body didn't go through. My brain was like, hey, bro, it's not power, maybe you should go soccer, bro. Like, nah, man, I'm a match. Let's do some highs.
Each game was close, but like there was like clutch moments in each match that like kind of just like I edged out.
Yeah, it was. I think I was competing, but I think from my personal perspective, I think you still had like a good edge on me, like a good 15%, where no matter how much I try to outskill you, I was just not there yet. So I was like, oh man, I gotta get out of my comfort zone, which I wasn't ready for.
Right.
Okay, well, that was clean. You didn't go for the Wasang 2 because you got punished in game 1 for that.
Yeah.
Random duck. Because that's my shit too. The random duck wall standing move. That's my shit, man. So I was like, Avery, you can get away with that against Trey, but not me. That's the shit, man. I'm not kidding. It's so good. Oh god.
Yeah, 4-4. And I got the side too, so I got the full combo, almost full combo.
Kane taught me how to bot kick, so you're like, oh, that's there. Did the video? Oh wow, big drop.
Yeah, it's good for us. It's not good.
Okay.
So I did 4-4-2 there into Demon Paw. Oh, this is such a weird situation. And then you blocked. Yeah.
Woo.
I should have just done the raise drive there and just backed off.
Yeah, that would have been.
And just I could just continue to play the neutral game and look for the next hit. But
Well, man, that's a really clever bait. The timing bait. You'll dash in, you'll chill, then you go for that counter hit fish. I'll see you do it again.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that tracking.
Yeah, the jab back 4 got good. Good tracking there.
Yeah, that's that Kazumi jab back 4 tracking. Oh like, man, this is kind of good.
Yeah, so now I just started blowing it with 4-4-2 because like that's like the best thing I have right now.
Yeah, you were starting to just kind of play the pace game. You're like, Ryan's not the fastest character, so if I just keep hitting you first, there's not much I can really do.
Yeah, so yeah, 2-1, 4-4-2. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good, man. People don't know about that Demon Paw. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I did the full string there.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know I'm a little nervous. I'm not that good, so it's worth a shot. I respect it.
Ooh. You gotta sidestep to that right more.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Is the screen freezing for you, or is it just me?
It might just be you.
No,
it's back, yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh. See, man, you were really. I was using movement to bait the counter hit fish, but I wasn't whip punching in time.
Ooh.
I know that's safe. I know that's safe. So I was like, don't match, dummy. Last time you killed me for that, so I was like, okay, don't panic. I'm Sabaki.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, yeah, so I got the electric, and I tried to get the full combo. I could have just done the normal 1-2-4 without that last jab, and would have just killed. So I fucked up, and then we both fucked up at the end.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have dodged that, but man, I think I went the wrong way against 1-3-3.
Yeah.
I was like, mesh. And we got double KO, which was good, but not good.
Right.
Good mash check.
Yeah, so there's all those down 4-1-4s. Yeah.
Because I'm too stubborn.
There you go. So usually that's out of range for Jin, where the quarter circle back 4.
Yeah.
But I got it.
This was a really I threw the route. I know from experience. Oh wait, yeah.
I meant to double clutch that down 4. I wanted to wait to do it because I knew the low parry was coming. So I did it again here.
The incog situation where like
Yeah. So I knew
This is funny.
as long as I did a duck here, I'd win.
This is super funny. We're just like,
yeah. So the way that ended right there is how I wanted to do it the first time around, but I did the single duck, and did down 4. So yeah. All right, let's move on to the next set.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That was another thing I did really poorly in this set. There's a difference because I know you like to do the Zen transitions from your moves, and so sometimes 1+2. If you whiff a move to Zen, the 1+2 will hit because it's kind of weird like that.
Yeah.
But if I block it, I can like interrupt you. But I was just not adapting, and I was like, I was also playing kind of nervous in the sense that it made me fearful to adapt. So I was like, fuck. I'm blocking it, but I'm not mashing when I need to mash, and I'm like, oh.
What 13 frame? Does Brian have a 13 frame move?
Yeah, he's got down 4 too.
Yeah. See, if you just do down 4-2, that would beat any of the Zen transition stances.
But I remember from a past set we played, if you whiff the move to Zen to 1+2, it will beat me out. I was like,
yeah.
So I was trying to juggle that, and it didn't work out that set.
The most favorable position is only when it's blocked. Yeah, but when it's blocked, then I just either stance cancel or I don't transition at all. So yeah, he's got his bases covered very well. So
yeah, I was like, man, this is pretty good. I don't think it's like a priority move, but if you just sneak them in here and there, your opponent might not punish correctly. So I was like, oh.
So going into the grand final set, so you beat you beat Sukin. So like, did you have like a game plan specific to try to like change it up for grand finals?
Change it up. My big hunch was your legs were free, but I think it's just a talent thing. I don't think I'm that talented. I was like, just go for his legs. If he parries, you're gonna low soccer kick him, right? Because obviously you can't block while you're still mid parry. So just go for the legs. Because I mean, it's not like Kazumi, Dragunov, Nina, where if you block the low soccer, it's like the end of the world. I lose 40 health, right?
Yeah.
You hit me with wall-sided 1-2, which is a good punish, but at that point, that was like my big hunch that I didn't act on. Because, and another thing is, because you're playing so solid, you have all the international experience, you're putting a lot of pressure on me. So it's hard for me to think clearly and just act on my game plan, right? And that's why I was like, man, He's putting all this pressure on me. I need to go for his legs, but I also need to juggle all these potential counter hit launchers. Jin, by the way. So that was my game plan. I had to go for his legs, but it was tough because obviously there would be neutral situations, and you're just always beating me out. I'm like, I didn't get a lot of time to get my offense started.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So let's watch, and I'll try to explain my viewpoint. Like here, like see, all your moves are fast as fuck. So when am I ever gonna fit in a low soccer kick, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm playing at
low soccer kick, counter hit.
And I'm playing at a range where I can hopefully see the soccer kick come out. So I'm like, I know if I play like at range 0, I'm not gonna block a soccer kick. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm staying away from that move because I know that move is the thing that's gonna beat me.
See how I made a demon paw whip, but no launch.
Yeah.
Big mistake by me. I mean, it's good I got something, but I needed to really make you pay for those whiffs, which I wasn't.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay out of back 1 and hatch kick range.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Mm.
Oh, because that's my style too. Oh.
Yeah.
See, there, I tried to play interrupt game, but you dash block good. So I was like, oh shit. I'm trying to get up there.
And that was tip range hell sweep. I was like, oh shit, got it.
Yeah, that was clean. I was like, man, what the? Oh.
Yeah. See, now I knew you were stepping though, so I was like, all right.
Yeah, no, I knew that too. I felt that too. I was like, because you were mentioning it like, bro, I'm trying to side step you right. I'm gonna electric you. I was like, man, feeling it. That's what he was talking about.
There you go. See it right there. There it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. See, that was my big hunch. I'm like, look, if I can get an attack in, I need to go for his legs because if you mid parry me, I'm fucking toast, right?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't like setting up the back ones. That's gonna take a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good round for you.
All the potential counter hit launchers ready.
That 0 to 1 range, I don't want to fight Brian. Like, Jin loses. Almost.
That's interesting because, obviously Brian's a pretty long range character.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because when you're farther away from Brian, you're faster with
your
counter hit launchers. So that makes a lot of sense, actually.
See, like, even right there, like 2-1, I got beat out by the 4-3, even though we traded. So.
Oh, that was a manly house sleep.
Yeah, I committed.
I was like, oh shit.
And I committed again.
Again, baby.
I did the drop, and then I tried to actually do a style combo where I just do the toe poke. But yeah, I messed up the distance.
Well, that was a good running 3 too. You see, what I was talking about, just laying on the pressure, right?
Mm.
If you were like a slower player or more hesitant, I would have counter hit launched with that wall setting 3 or floated you.
Yeah. Oh, so here, to start this round, so I noticed that you were going for the low a lot, so I said, screw it, I'm just gonna mash 4. Right there, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Mm-hmm. And then I blocked because I know you next, and then I knew you were just going for it, so I just decided to commit block.
So right there, see how I blocked it, but I didn't mash.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Very painful. Oh.
I'm messing up electrics. All those down twos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That messed me up in our casuals. I would try to jet upper a whipped electric, but you would get down to it. I was like, man, this ain't working out.
And that time you didn't low parry the 4-2-3. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, I died. That's always an input error when I do that. It's supposed to just be demon paw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now I'm like, all right, you're going low on me. I'm gonna go low on you.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have more instead of man. Yours is you have the original Brian quarter circle back 3. Man, I'm gonna die. Oh, that was so good. Look, go back a couple seconds to that whip 3+4. Let me show you something that a lot of people don't pick up on. Okay.
All right. It's gonna come up.
Yeah, it's gonna come up right here. So you see that range you're standing at? So when I backdash once or twice, 3+4.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, right there, right?
Right, yeah.
At that range, if you just walk right, I'm free. At that particular tip range. Because if you can make it whip and then go for an electric as Jin, or if you walk, you just electric anyways, right?
Yeah.
So that was a big fear moment for me that you might not have realized. I was like, man, does he know the secret anti-Brian tech?
I used to try to do things like that, but where I would mess up is like I would try to go for the electric, but I feel like I would dash up into like the last active frame with a 3+4 and counter hit myself.
Okay, yeah, Brian, you get lucky like that. So that's good that it's what I noticed here is that you're still being very patient, very solid. So I was like, well, you're not feeding me the wins, which is it's great for me in tournament. Mm-hmm. But I didn't have a lot of time to get acclimated because you're playing at like a higher level than me. So I was like, oh man, he's just laying it on me. Well, okay.
Right there. Also, that down back 4 I did was bad. That should have been forward. That should have been forward 4-1 for you. Normally, when I fight like Incog or Jimmy, I'm getting launched. Yeah. That or quarter circle back 2 forwards when I come out. Like right.
That's one thing I noticed too. I was like, man, why is my body not launching? I
see like that right there. That space forward 4-1 quarter circle back 2. all would fuck me up right there.
Oh yeah.
So that was a bad down back four, and I said it to myself like, shit, that was so bad. But you only had to get kicked it, so.
Yeah, I only had to kick. So, yeah, people don't know I'm actually really bad. Oh shit. Okay, I'm just I have a lot of matchup experience. That's the only thing I got on some people. But not. Oh.
And now we're just swinging. So I'm just doing 2-1. Oh.
That was clean. That was good patience on the orbital. Because you were laying it on me, so I'm like, okay, let me set up this trap real quick. See, that's why I was smiling. I was like, hey, oh, he cooled it there, damn it. That's why I was smiling. I was like, man, he's cooled it at just the right time. This is too fun.
Yeah, the orbital was bad. The orbital was bad. I was waiting for it. So earlier, that orbital... So remember when I told you that I was doing those down 2s earlier? Those are electrics to try to catch the orbital on whiff.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but I finally hit it that time with Rage Drive. The Rage Drive has more distance than like my normal electric, so it hit.
That's what it is. With regular Mishimas, the way to beat... the same way you did Rage Drive, you just do a normal Wind God Fist.
Mm-hmm.
You just do a long ass, like a slow tag one Wind God Fist.
Yeah.
You just swoop in. But in that case, you got something better. You got a plus a block mid Rage Drive. What?
It's high. Starts as a high.
Starts as a high.
Starts as a high.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
man.
you got soaked, so now you're cheating.
Okay, look, man. It's not me, man. That was just weird.
Home field advantage.
Jimmy tag. Alright, I don't know the Jimmy tag. Actually, I think Brian's total wall carry is longer than Jin's, so I kind of like slightly bigger stages, to be honest.
Yeah. So for me, this stage actually works pretty well because like my moves will do just enough, like right there.
Yeah, that's why the player cam before it started, I was like, this is actually kind of bad for me. You're gonna get all your walks.
So right there, right there, I'm getting up teching for low parry, so I got hit by the quarter circle back 4.
Yeah,
so that's how I was like, all right. He's like, all right, he got me. So now I got
it. Committed for me too for see that miss soccer, because if you blocked it, I would have got wall splat.
Yeah, right. So yeah, so it's a double thing.
Yeah, that was a little bit of talent and manliness from me, but not enough to win, apparently. Oh man.
Yeah, so now I'm doing 4-4 and canceling it because I know.
Yeah, you were just checking me after 3+4 block. Like, you don't promise a matchup. 3+4.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see what you were gonna do. So yeah, another Demon Paw again. Demon Paw fucks up Brian, I feel like.
Oh yeah, that's a good move. Oh, wow, was so hype.
Yeah. So I thought about it and I was like, man, should I do the 1+2? No, but I just did the 3 because I wanted to keep it safe.
That was actually a fiesta because I was trying to do the throw, but for some reason when Brian does 4 for 1+2, you just get 4 and 1+2.
Mm-hmm.
So because I think it would have thrown you out of that, but you crushed me, unfortunately. Ooh.
Why is that move safe? Why do you get a safe launcher like that?
Yeah,
so right there.
That was a good throwaway attempt, but that move, it's not a priority move because you see how it's like hella slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be like, I have to know you're gonna do some fat whip. Like, man, this guy's just swinging like a dumbass. Let me just throw it out. But like I was saying, you were dash blocking really good on me. You're just keeping close enough distance, but still being patient. I was like, well, not getting any freebies, which is fine.
So right there, that's a perfect down 4 2-3, by the way, because Jin can't do down 4-1-4 here because it's too far.
Yeah. It's kind of like Steve too. I'll be doing it against Mike. I'll be like, man, I'm gonna lay it out against Mike. Let's just keep doing it.
So it's super whack. So in that situation, I have to sidestep right the down 4 2-3 or left.
In this situation, so you see this space, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to walk down 4-2-3, you need to stay far so that down 4-2 whiffs, and then so you stay far away, and then you sidewalk right, and you hold it. Like, you know how Brian's down 4-2-1 will track when you try to interrupt him, right? Because you're walking back into the 1, you're attacking into the 1. You have to let that 3 whiff, so you stay a little bit farther, like around this distance where you pause, then you sidewalk right. Kind of like how I was doing you dirty, I was trying to sidestep right, or sidewalk right, you're 4-4, right? Mm-hmm. It's the same idea with down 4-2-3. That's why it's not a priority move for Brian. Because if I'm just doing it raw, you can just walk me, and then, you got electric, so...
So that's only if, though, the down 4-2 whiffs. So if the down 4-2 hits, then you really can't step to 3, or can you?
I don't think you can. Maybe Lily. Maybe Lily can walk, or like characters with evasion. Maybe. Mm-hmm. But it's... I don't know the exact frames, how fast it is. Another thing is, it works with Steve, too. If you know I'm doing a lot of down 4-2s, you want to get off axis because, like you said, if it's on axis block, like you're seeing right here, it will push back far and you don't get a punish, right?
Right.
But if you're off axis when you block the down forward 2, the pushback is reduced, so you'll get your down forward 1 or 2-4.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay. Well, that was pretty clean. So you're pressuring me when I was whiffing, so I'm like, well,
yeah.
down back 4. All potential counter hit deaths.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the shit. I was like, that's what I was talking about. I was like, I smell blood. I'm going for my mids now, baby.
You wait. Well, you hit, but I think that move was called Northern Cross, or whatever. And then you did back 1, and like I've seen that so many times. It's like, okay, like I'm a parry. It's like one of your best things to do after that. So it's like, all right.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best thing, but it's pretty good.
But that back 1's free for you essentially, right? After the spin, or because of the plus frames, or no?
I in an absolute sense, no, because I think it's not. Even if I was +9, back 1 is 20 frame startup, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you were that kind of player, you could just jab me anytime. That's one of the things that Brian is kind of nuanced about. He's slow, so you could hypothetically just jab all the time. You see, that's why I'm playing Brian. I'm like, man, fuck, you're gonna jab me, I'm gonna jab you back, right?
Right.
So you could just mash, but obviously I'm not that shitty. If I can use my movement, timing, blah blah blah. But that time I was like, I smell blood. And you were like, man, Project Runaway's being Project Runaway. Let me get this mid parry real quick.
I got the parry. But I got the parry, but I did the wrong combo.
Yeah. I thought you were going to do the thing that killed me in game 1, back 4-2-3.
Yeah, I could have, yeah.
That would have killed me.
Mm-hmm. So this is a really bad situation for me now. I'm like, fuck, well, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the game. This is game time for me. Oh, that was so clean. Dash block.
Yeah, dash block. So I was like, if I jab here, I'm going to get parried in forward 4-2. I'm like... I gotta chill.
Yeah, that was clean. I like that.
See, now you go.
I was talking about sidestep right, but I'm just not watching.
Yeah.
God. So, yeah, Mike must have been crying. He's like, "Bro, you're clean, but you're not good."
So I think eventually I noticed that where like you're stepping it, but you're not like getting the full punish. So I really just started throwing them out.
Yeah, you start late. I realized probably is just too afraid or not good enough to launch after the steps. So I was like, oh, now he's really putting it on me.
So, yeah, so now I'm back to that, just jabbing again.
I should have let it rip. I thought it was counter hit. I was like, man, I'm near the wall. I should let it rip.
That was a parry. That was a parry. I saw the blues because of the distance again. I saw it, but I messed up. I got a throw instead of a parry.
Yeah, I noticed too. Like you were like whispering it under your breath. So I was like, that was a parry. Okay. Oh, man, house man.
Yeah, so now,
I thought you could house it, man.
No. I knew. But then I hit you with the 4 though. That was like,
that was a weird situation.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not used to that. Massive demon pause. You just lay it on me. You're not letting me get started. You just keep on attacking, but you're using your good moves. So it's like, oh man, I can't play my rushdown style if you're just gonna continually counter hit me or try to.
So that down 3 you did there, or down 3 or down 4 before at the start of that third round was good because I'm like really trying to just like attack. So that crushed the electric right here.
Yeah.
Oops.
Let's take a look.
Oops. There you go.
Oh, man, yo, it didn't even touch Brian. That 4-4.
Right there. So I was like, okay, you didn't use that move at all in the set at all, really.
No. This is just my personal style. Oh, that was so sick.
Yeah, I'm used to that.
Because Kane be doing 4.
Yeah, you used to it.
That was clean. I was like, damn it, Kane, you ruined me.
Yeah, and then I just got you just like hitting buttons again.
Yeah. Oh, you gave me the shimmy.
Yeah, I gave you the shimmy. That was supposed to happen the first time, so I knew I was like, right. So we just wait a split second, then do the down 4.
Yeah, man, damn it. So right now I'm like in my head, see when I nod my head, I'm like, oh, are you gonna kill yourself again? Ribs too clean, you better tighten up, bro. No.
And then I think we go back to soak once again. Cheater.
Yeah, no, that's you see, I saw smiles, and I'm like, wait, Sook? Ah, shit. I need my longer wall carries. So this is bad because obviously you get your wall carries here. It's shorter, where you're like 1-2-4 carries and whatnot. I was like, damn it, it's not working out. I didn't win the stage select lottery. It's not right, but let's see what happens here. Last game.
Yeah, so here you go. So you did it again to start the game, and you're doing it more now. See that? I'm like, oh shit, he's playing well, but you ran into forward 4, so.
Yeah, I mean it happens, man.
If you would have just kept in that range and chilled, that would have been a lot harder for me to come in.
Interesting.
Because Brian has a lot of lot of high quality low moves, like just like small moves, like high quality small moves.
Yeah, I think just going back really briefly on the down back threes, I think it's really good, but I don't want a down back three and trade with 4-4. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, because it's like 4-4 is actually a frame faster than down back three. So,
oh really?
In maybe I'm a bad player for this. I have a wrong logical analysis. If I'm gonna hit you, I need to be trading with a really good move like low soccer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't have the timing and the whiff punishing to play that patient game and kind of slowly get your timing yet. So obviously you're just hitting me and I died. I was like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I started getting defensive here, and so I used my defense option, which was a down forward 4 to get the counter.
I was like, oh man, he's been looking, he's been fishing with those props.
Yeah, so yeah, I looked for it.
Into it, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Okay, playing clean, trying to fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, God damn. I don't know why I got hit there. That was weird. Oh.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that time it reached because you were off axis.
Yeah.
A little mini side step there, like I was talking about. Oh. Okay, yeah, no little soccer there because I'm bad. Ooh,
good 2-break.
Oh man, that was supposed to be Northern Cross.
Yeah, you would have counter hit me on the 2-4. Yeah.
That's a bug.
Really?
When you get the down 4, it's a bug. Kane discovered it a while back. It's because other characters, when they do full crash moves, it comes out instant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for Brian, you just get random down 4, and you're like, oh, that's so annoying. You would have died. That would have been a high crush. Oh, see, now I'm starting to get a little nervous, or I'm just playing bad. My little soccer started coming out because I feel in your legs at that particular timing, but it didn't come out.
Right.
Lucky.
Right there, I messed up. I was like, "Is he gonna just keep blocking?" I was trying to hit you with the 1, and then hit the front of the 2, but we traded.
Oh, that was a good whip punish. Okay.
Yeah, I looked for it. There you go. See, good.
See, that was my original game plan. But obviously, I still have to play. I need to cool myself like that 15% to not get counter hit by the awesome mashing. Right? Oh, that was so clean. Damn it, where is it? So that time I was like, okay, I need to commit on my whip punishes now with the sidestep.
Right. Let's go back.
Not in time for that.
Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that sequence.
Yeah. So actually, no, you would have hit me with electric, because I did sidestep right, but it was just a little bit, like a couple frames off right there. You did down for 2. Just a little bit off.
Yeah. So the down forward 2 saved me actually. The input error.
Yeah, man. That's that Project Runaway special, man. People think I got reads, but I be hitting the missed input counter hit launches. Oh no. Yeah, no cans. That was the right range.
So okay, so that string is 15.
The last hit is 15.
Ah.
Yeah, no. I relived Tokyo Masters. Finish it. So I can for you this.
Yeah.
And
see,
like,
I knew I punished it wrong, but I couldn't remember how high I could have gone. I was like, shit.
Oh. Yeah. So I gave you the round right there, but
yeah.
You know.
And then right here at the end, like I feel like I played this really well at the end. Right here up until like when I hit this down forward 1. So right here off the tech.
Yeah. So now just gotta keep the pace up.
Yeah.
Like I was talking about against Brian, you're keeping the pace up, and you're whip punishing me when I whiff my slow moves. So that's good.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was like hella BS. I was like, yo.
Tip range.
Tip range. That was so good. Okay. Okay. So see how you checked me right there?
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, when do I time the low stop? But not.
Yeah. So in return though, Jin can do the same thing with his down back 4 in the Brian match. So it's really weird.
Yeah, it's spicy. Oh, and then yeah, you input error.
And you get hit. You parried.
I don't know. I tried to do something. I don't recall, and then just threw me.
You hella parried. Is that what it is? Your hands went up? Let me see.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out what happened there.
Let's see.
I think I just inted, to be honest. I probably just run something on my stick. I tried to mid-parry or something.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, actually, maybe you just didn't block or something.
Yeah, I probably just inted there, to be honest. That was a good throw.
Yeah, I did the one throw. That was good. There were some mix-ups, but not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Nah. Like, no, you see that face? That's me playing League and ranked. I knew I threw the game for my team. Like, yeah. Sorry, guys.
I'm like, I was so glad. I was like, all right, I get to go home before I get too tired.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mike, I took it to 5 games or 6 games. I was like, fuck, man. Oh, man. Damn it.
oh, that was
Although,
good.
to be honest, the way you're playing, I don't think I would have been able to keep up. Not now, at least, because I was like, man, just laying it on me. Dude. It's something that the stream monsters don't understand sometimes. Like, oh, they just keep making a lot of mistakes. I used to be that stream monster too. Like, man, why is this guy throwing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you play it at higher levels, it's not necessarily about the move choices or the logic. Sometimes it's just like, man, he's just laying it on me, and they're putting. I can't really. It's hard for me to think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not used to that, yeah, it definitely builds up, and you're like, there. I was like, man, oh, I'm just into now.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I had the right ideas, I wasn't executing because I was, yeah.
No, you're all good, all good. All right, well, thank you, Rodolfo. I'm gonna throw that up on the YouTube channel later.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it, brother. All right.
Yeah, recording my blow up. Boys.
Later, homie. So that was good. So I think I'm gonna do that from now on. If it's like someone that's like cool enough to like talk about their matches, because I get to learn a little bit too about the way they're thinking of playing the game. So I'm gonna do that. This is my YouTube channel. My most watched video right now is the Death Fist Heihachi Mishima. Got 6,000 views, almost 7,000. So yeah, that's that. But other than that, let's play a little bit more Tekken matches, and then I'm gonna cut the stream. Upload that little clip, upload our little match discussion from Wednesday Night Fights last week on the YouTube, and hit the gym, and then